expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Mitchell misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
He's rebounded by Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
To the inside, and Gobert with a block. Down low, and it's powered home by Towns.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Towns. Garland, and he parries his first look.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's Okoro penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Another shot. Mobley against Towns. Towns on a screen. 6 to shoot. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball on a string. Any spot on the floor, wherever he wants to go, yes, he can get there.
Towns outside. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. The kick out to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. They get it again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The drive by Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Allen with a screen on Conley. To the middle. With 4 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
2 shots. So both free throws good from Allen. Here's Edwards. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Mobley finds Allen. Back to Mobley. To the inside. Now Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Down low. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got 6.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
Edwards against Mitchell. To the paint. Towns can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Edwards looking for an opening. Can they get it? Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Picked by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot with the clock winding down. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Okoro. Garland with the ball. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Up and over Conley. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Towns, a screen on Garland. From deep, Conley. And another three from Minnesota.
Conley is able in 2 or 3-point range to deliver with the face-up game and does it again.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns, covered by Mobley. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now. Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, BA. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Double team on Mitchell. Pass to Garland. The three. Drills it from deep. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Inside. Here's Morris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Come on now. What a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Anderson with a screen on Mitchell. 2 on the clock, and finished off by Anderson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Max Strus. Ty Jerome is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson, and it's Niang in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Morris for 3. The Cavaliers Cavaliers pull it in. Now Strus. Here's Jerome. Down low. Outside Strus. Niang a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's Strus with a drive. And it's good for 2. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Takes it inside. Back to Strus. Niang a screen. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2 points. That one goes. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
LeVert outside. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Jerome, guarded by Morris. Outside Strus, 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves trail. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And here's Niang. No points so far. Thompson lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Pass to Minot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Fires the 3, and that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got 8 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Anderson with a screen on LeVert. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Niang a screen. 4-3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Takes a 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Back to LeVert. Strus the pass to LeVert. Here's Jerome. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tipped, and they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Reed. Now Morris. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Jerome on the wing. Niang left side. And the Cavaliers, another the three.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead, getting lots of great looks. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Mitchell. This one for three. From outside, Mitchell is good. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
To the inside. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And the shot's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Edwards outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Allen, right side. Garland against Conley. Lets the three fly. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Tries again. Out to Garland. Clock at 4. Here's Okoro. The three is up. And Conley grabs the miss.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 4. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Pass to Garland. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley up top. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Lets it fly. And he banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Back to Allen. And it's in.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Towns a screen on Garland. From deep, Conley. Towns misses from close range. And it's Cleveland's ball. Okoro passes to Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, he nails it!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Edwards against Mitchell. Allen a screen. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. And so they foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to...
wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the one spot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
4 on the clock. Leonard, the pass to Harden. Over Mitchell. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Mobley. Drives to the hoop. And Mobley throws it down.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Harden against Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. Powell with a screen on Mobley. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Allen's shot is off.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Zubac's a screen on Mobley. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Mobley misses. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can...
The previous play is underway.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland surveying the D. Allen kicks to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Powell. Oh!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mitchell kicks to Mobley, and Garland has it in the corner. Mobley, a screen on Harden. And Mobley throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Leonard with a screen on Mitchell. Harden kicks to Zubac. Passes it to Powell. It's George on the wing. On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Wide open. Again, Los Angeles.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Garland with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Harden to the paint. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. But Trey, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
And he nails the third. 5 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
That's a great finish from J.A. High percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
And Harden wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Leonard with the steal. In the corner, Powell with it. Off target from outside. So it's the Cavaliers now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's George. Pass to Plumlee. And slammed in by Plumlee.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
Mobley a screen on Powell. And Cleveland turns it over again. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Harden with a screen on Mobley. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Good on the triple.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
Harden against Mitchell. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Right side, George. And he gets it to go.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handle.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Garland has it in the corner. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Harden. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leading the D, grabbing for air.
Harden with the screen on Garland. Powell dishes to Harden. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Here's Powell. No scoring in this one. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Garland attacking. It's good. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. For the finish, and Harden with the stuff.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Garland finds Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating.
And stolen by Mobley. And no good that time. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Niang out there with Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And taking a look at the L.A. Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
A three from Strus. It's rebounded by Tice. Clippers trail by 13. It's stolen by Strus. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. Inside. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Thompson's so good at setting the screen, recognizing space. Great timing on the roll that time.
Count it.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Jerome passes to Strus. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. Passes it to Jerome. Here's Strus. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Niang. A nice shot by LeVert. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Man passes to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Man passes to Tucker. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Misses the three. The Cavaliers leading by 15. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Kept alive. Tice kicks to Westbrook. The pass to Coffey. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's the drive. Niang passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see them get up like that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jerome's got 5.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Clippers trail by 19. Outside Leonard. And the layup is good. He's got 11.
Now, Kawhi just so ripped, exceptional at powering through the contact.
Niang kicks to LeVert. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Bruce controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's in there.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Jerome. He has 5. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jerome's got 7 points here in this quarter. Powell finds Harden. George sets a screen for Harden. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Knocked loose. Screws in the corner. Aston Yang. Outside, George, and now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Harden for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 points.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. George passes to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
And he makes both free throws. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of level.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Offensive rebound, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard with a screen on Mitchell. Looking to get it going, and the jam by Harden.
And Harden seeks out contact. Sometimes it seems like he prefers to try to score through it.
The drive by Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Driving the lane. 3-pointer. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. On the wing, Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Passes to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen a screen on Harden. Mitchell wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Harden. Evan Mobley with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And here's Harden for 3. Leonard kicks to Powell. The pass to Zubac. Tries again. It's George on the wing. To the middle. Stolen by Allen. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Well, you push inside like that, Okuro's got the ability to get up like that to the rim.
Mobley against Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse. and still finding ways to convert.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Scooped up. Back to Powell. Leonard looking around. The three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Powell sets a screen for George. Outside Leonard. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. As Garland goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Mitchell. Garland with it. Leonard picks him up. Okoro passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Zubac. Goes back up. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Now here's Okoro, defended by George. A three-pointer is right on target.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg.
Here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Zubats in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Minnesota, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Zubats with a screen on McDaniels. Now here's Harden. Five to shoot. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
The kick out to Edwards. In transition. It's George on the wing, covered by Towns. And the jam by George.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubats, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by the Clippers. Shot is good by Edwards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. It's George on the wing. McDaniels covering. And the jam by George.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Edwards. The 3 ball. Sends it home from 3-point land. Edwards got 5 points.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
He takes it in, and George with the jam.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Harden. Outside Conley. Lots of room. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden with it. Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. From deep. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. Conley with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Harden. From deep, Conley on target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Harden against Edwards. Harden, the pass to Leonard. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Harden surveying the D. And he can't jam it through. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 8. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, ripped away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Edwards. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Down low. Pass to man. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Harden. Here's Leonard. George, a screen on Towns. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Yeah, Kawhi has never relied on the three-pointer, but it's a part of his game that unlocks the rest of what he can do on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. And it's off from 3-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. Inside. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
The kick out to Conley. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Fires the 3. And it's powered home by Towns.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Back to Harden. Pass to Zubats. Here's man from behind the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. No good on the three. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 12 points in the game.
George just too good for this. He will get physical right back.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. There's the three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Up top, George. McDaniels covering. Three-pointer, Harden. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
Edwards looking for an opening to the inside. Here's Gobert. Gobert working inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
George outside. Zubats with a screen on McDaniels. George finds Zubats. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Zubats has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Here's Gobert. What a terrific move that is. Give him 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Harden. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
That free throw no good.
At the ball for the Clippers, James Harden.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's George on the wing. 1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. P.J. Tucker is out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Morris for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Westbrook against Morris. And the basket by Coffey. And the Clippers lead by 12.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Reed to screen on Westbrook. On the attack, Morris kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Minot. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Powell passes to Coffey. Left side, Tucker. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so here are the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. There's Plumlee with a 3. Counted from distance.
I love seeing Westbrook share the ball like this. Excellent pass that time.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Reed to screen on Powell. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Reed for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Reed to screen on Powell. 6 to shoot. Morris for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Morris outside. Going inside, and he makes it on the layup. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Reed against Powell. Down low. Plumlee, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Reed. A minute 15 left in the third quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Minot. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Westbrook taking his time here. Powell outside. Coffey on the wing. Yes, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Reed. Anderson with it. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Buries it down low. And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Driving in. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead. They lead by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
First team foul. Substitution.
Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. With the drive. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Harden. And he drives in. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And that's an intentional foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Second team foul. Take the substitution. Number 24.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that one's good.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. It's George on the wing. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Edwards against Powell. Towns outside. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. George with a steal. Poke loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Gobert, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Misses the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. They set the pick. George passes to Zubac. Harden from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
No three is really a bad three when Harden shoots it.
Harden got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Edwards against Powell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Conley against Harden. McDaniels from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Towns a screen on Harden. Conley passes to Towns. Oh, George with a steal. Outside Harden. Knocked away.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
On the center matchup, Greg, in this one, these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward.
And Mitchell is used to this. Teams are going to play him physical in that lane.
Edwards Edwards against Mitchell. Gobert the screen. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers on offense. Here's Okoro, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jaden McDaniels. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps on the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work. Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Towns, the screen. Edwards drives in. Stolen by Allen. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley dishes to Okoro. Mitchell looking it over. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Conley. To the inside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
On the inbound. Oh, deflected by Mobley.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Back to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Kicks it out to Allen. Tries a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Edwards against Mitchell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. And he drives in. Gobert with the block. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Edwards looking it over. The feed to Towns. Plays it up off the glass.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Mobley right side. Allen a screen on Towns. Here's Mobley. Here he goes. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland the pass to Okoro. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Now here's Okoro. Mitchell right side with the drive.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Mitchell against Edwards. Stolen by Allen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Pushing it up. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. To the wing right side. And Karl Anthony Towns, good for 3. Towns has got 5 points so far.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. It's stolen by Gobert.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
McDaniels passes to Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley. Here's Allen. Inside. Cleveland moving it around. Garland against Conley. Garland, no good. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
And Darius Garland, no doubt, a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here is Garland. Still without a basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that is a tough finish. But Garland, man, this kid just makes it look so easy.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Okoro. A three-pointer, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside, Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
And nice concentration. Towns staying laser-focused near the rim.
Mobley a screen on Conley. Garland attacking Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. Here's Towns. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Okoro. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody... Oh, yes!
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Into the lane. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shots. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul
Previous play is under review.
to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Conley against Garland. Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. .115 left here in the second. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Driving inside.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Timeout called. Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 12. There's Garland. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The kick out to Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Towns dishes to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. It could go. He can't get that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Morris. And it's Minot in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And there's the pass to Strus. Good on the triple. Strus has got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Anderson kicks to Morris. Anderson the screen. Morris into the lane. Here's Reed, 6 to shoot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reeves got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Niang passes to Levert. Screen by Niang. Pass to Jerome. Pass to Strus. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Minnesota leading by 11. Morris into the lane. Lets it go with a 3. Reed misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Niang. Morris outside to the paint. Here's Anderson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Levert. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. With the drive.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Thompson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Jerome. Drops in the layup for 2.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
There's a good screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Back to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Morris finds Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 14. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Inside, Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. McDaniels passes to Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. There's Garland. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the basket is good. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding it. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers trail by 18, so on the floor for Cleveland. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Gobert with the block. Garland against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but some defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards drives in, and it's good for 2.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. They grab their own miss. Towns for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Edwards, and they call the foul, so he's got the and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Mitchell finds Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving inside. Gobert with the block. Now McDaniels. Passes it to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Mitchell against Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
The pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Back to Edwards. To the paint. Stolen by Allen. 1:39 left in the game. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Towns against Mobley. And finished off by Gobert.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 12 points now in the quarter.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Back to Garland. Mobley a screen on Conley. Garland kicks to Mitchell. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Towns the screen. To the wing on the left. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Right side, Conley. Left side, Edwards. Towns the screen. Edwards passes to Towns, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
And they pick up 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Harden. Leonard outside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Outside Mitchell. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
You know, on a permanent basis, Ivica Zubac is one of the top rebounders in the league, Smitty.
BA, that's his prime. Role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Now here's Mitchell, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yes, so explosive more often than not. Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Harden against Garland. To the inside. Just over a minute and a half in. Leonard can't get it to go. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Harden. Here's Mobley. And he buries his first look.
That's just Mitchell making the right play, finding the open man.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Okoro. George defending. Oh, George with a steal. Harden with it. He's picked up by Garland. Harden misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how. Oh, my goodness. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Here's Mann from downtown. Is rebounded by Okoro. And they're on the break. The 3 from Mitchell. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Allen with a screen on Zubac. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The drive by Garland. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And George with the J.
With authority, Paul George wanted them to feel that one.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Cleveland calls timeout. You know what time it is.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, BA. but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Cleveland. Man, the pass to Zubac. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Flashing his athleticism yet again. The claw is looking strong inside.
Garland against Harden, and it's Garland on the drive. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Harden. Here he goes. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the first. Here's Mitchell. Sent back.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking these shots.
George for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Garland. The 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. Hunting. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings, and a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Garland in at the point. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, he's an athlete. There was no stopping Donovan Mitchell on that dunk.
George with the bucket. George has got his second bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
BA, he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Allen. Still no points. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okoro. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility that are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
Garland against Harden. Pass to man. Now Leonard. The claw attacking. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Mitchell. 3 on 3. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
As explosive a scorer as anyone in this league, Donovan Mitchell is cooking tonight.
Once again.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The drive by man. Smitty, let me ask you. You think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, BA. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant. So guys have to play careful.
And he sinks the second. here's Garland. He's got 7. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And it's Garland on the drive, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
George, a screen on Garland. George outside. Pass to man. They set the screen. Outside for Harden. 4 on the clock. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Mitchell on the run. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Zubats with it. Here's Harden, guarded by Garland. Leonard with a screen on Garland. Back to Zubats. Pass to Leonard. Driving inside. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And the shot is good by Garland.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
They set the pick. Here's man. Leonard looking around. Back to man. Mitchell against Harden. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
For your Clippers, number 24, Norman.
On the wing, Mitchell. 14 points for him. Hits a 3-pointer.
Sharp from beyond the arc. Donovan Mitchell showing them how it's done.
Harden fires away from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. Got a piece of it. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 12 points.
Confidence off the catch. That's what makes Kawhi Leonard such a dangerous player.
Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Harden. Here's Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
George finds Harden. Let's go with a 3. Shoots from the elbow. And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Powell. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
The Clippers on D. They trail by 11. Here's Jerome. And it's good. Fought through. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 14-point game. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Powell's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
Here's Jerome, pounded by Westbrook. Jerome, no good. Here's Tucker. That one goes. Count it.
Determined to score, PJ won't be distracted by contact.
LeVert outside. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. 4-3. Gets the three ball to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Here's Strus. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Harden surveying the D. And there's a pick. Leonard for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's got 15 points.
The claw making it look so easy right now. He's demanding the ball, and you see why.
Cleveland calls timeout. Norman Powell, he's checked in for man. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take three-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points, Brian.
It all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that.
Keeping them on their toes out there. Paul George agility is on display.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Harden. Out to Mobley. Back to Garland. From the wing. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
BA, he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Now here's Garland. 13 points in the game. From deep, Mobley. It's another three for Cleveland.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
There's a screen. Here's George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Greg.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he...
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
An absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
The shot misses. Great D that time from Zubac. Leonard, right side. Zubac, screen. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
The open shot by Allen. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, lots of effort by Allen to expand his range. Nice shot there from Jared.
George passes to Leonard. Zubac with it. Outside Harden. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Yeah, and Mitchell is so confident with the ball in his hands. I mean, you gotta love his tenacity.
Harden finds Leonard. Harden with a screen on Mobley. Back to Harden. Got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Okoro in at small forward. Harden the pass to Leonard. Into the lane. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 20.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Cleveland calls timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
JV Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14. Mobley outside for 3. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Back to Harden. Powell outside. Leonard against Mobley. Leonard passes to George. Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for George, and it's Westbrook in for Powell. The Clippers on D, trailing by 10. Allen with a screen on Harden. Here's Garland, drives to the hoop, deflected. On the wing, Harden, covered by Mobley. Plumlee, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Pass to Harden. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen, 6'9", with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Garland. Now Mobley. And stolen by Leonard. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Over to the wing. Plumlee finds Leonard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Evan Mobley. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard outside. George, a screen on Mobley. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
For LA, Paul George. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
Previous play is under review.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still key.
The first free throw is good. George hits them both. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Mobley on a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Plumlee a screen. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Leonard with the ball. This one for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Mobley a screen on George. Mitchell the pass to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac against Mitchell. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 9. 1:04 left in the game. 1:04 left in the final quarter. George a screen on Mobley. Leonard for 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Trying to ice this one. Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Inside. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. To snap the cold streak. And Mitchell with the slam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
You dance team. Let's give a hand to your kid.
Here's George. Plumlee, a screen on Mobley. Down low. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the paint. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Plumlee. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
A bruising bucket down low. Kawhi's not going to flinch because of a little contact.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Kevin Harlan here, joined by our, and we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Leonard with this screen on Conley. Man passes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac. Gobert pulls it in.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shakes him. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolf greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Harden outside. George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Up top Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Zubac. Count it. Good.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Edwards drives in, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Conley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. 6-point lead. Gobert the screen. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
get loud once again for your Qualifiers.
Zubac's a screen on Towns. And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Harden. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Clock at 6. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Oh, here's Edwards. Into the lane. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Towns missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard to the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Harden against Conley. And he drives in. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball... And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick and roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
Edwards passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. In the corner, Harden. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. And of course, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Stolen by Harden. Now the Clippers moving it up. Zubac, the pass to Harden. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, McDaniels, scoreless thus far. Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Kicks it out to Leonard.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Plumlee, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season, changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 8 points.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Here he goes. Zubac kicks to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. From deep Harden, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
This is for James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mann's checked in for Mason Plumlee.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 14.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. So they foul intentionally. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
And the first one.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards can't hit. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Screen by Tice. Coffee passes to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, Daniel Tice has great understanding of how to play in pick and roll. That's their bread and butter.
Edwards looking it over. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
3 seconds left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. P.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. And he gets the whistle. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now the pass to Westbrook. Tucker a screen. Westbrook dishes to Tucker. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Minor. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Pass to Highland. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Highland's got his first 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Tice passes to Tucker. Tucker a screen. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Out to the right wing. Passes it to Tucker. Westbrook a screen on Anderson. Back to Tice. Westbrook against Anderson. Second chance shot. Tice, no good. Minnesota shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Anderson a screen on Highland. Here's Alexander Walker. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Westbrook kicks to Tice. Here's Coffee. Nothing on the board. Einad pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
George passes to Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
See, in pick and roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Here's the screen. Inside, here's Reed. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now, you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
Outside, George jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 7.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
And they go to the intentional foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in, and some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards against Highland. McDaniels drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Zubac to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Outside, Edwards. Dives to the hoop. Here's Towns. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And great move there to ensure they end the quarter on a strong note.
And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And the Clippers call time here.
Now the court is your hot squad. Go out! Let them hear it!
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
George sets a screen for Leonard. He kicks to Plumlee. Zubac the pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Towns. Clock at 6. Back to Plumlee. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Stolen by Harden. And they're on the break. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Zubac in the post. Gobert on him. That shot's wide open.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Gobert with a screen on Plumlee. Edwards drives in. Stolen by Zubac. Harden kicks to Leonard. Leonard sets a screen for George. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The kick out to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns, the pass to Gobert. To the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Zubac finds Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. George with the screen on Towns. And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves leading by 17. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
It's hauled in by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Edwards against Plumlee. And finished off by Edwards.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. .103 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 2. Offline with the baseline jumper. Clippers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And clearly...
Oh, that was something else!
Have mercy. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And it's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's covered by Leonard. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul. First team.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10.
Mason Plumlee.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you, fans.